In today's episode, I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite smoothie recipes. I love to have it for dessert or like a snack later on in the day. If you have a sweet tooth, like if you like ice cream or other sweets and you are trying to get away from that stuff and eat healthier, this is a smoothie for you. So stay tuned. So here are the ingredients that I use for this smoothie recipe. Starting out, I like to do frozen bananas. Make sure they're frozen. I usually will buy a bunch of bananas at once and then I'll just peel them and put them in gallon bags and store them in the freezer, so then we'll always have them on hand. Then I get frozen blueberries. So just a side note, make sure all your fruit that you're putting in your smoothies are frozen. It helps with the texture to have like a nice creamy, thick texture rather than like a soupy texture. I'm not really into the soupy stuff. I like the thick, creamy, feel like ice cream type of texture. So make sure your fruits are frozen. Next is unsweetened vanilla almond milk. And then we have the organic creamy peanut butter. You can also use almond butter. And to be honest, I prefer almond butter over peanut butter, but it is more expensive. So this is, to me, the next best option, organic peanut butter, okay? And then we have stevia extract, organic stevia extract. That's from Trader Joe's. I told you guys about that in my last video. I think it was quick tip number 3. So this is the organic stevia extract. I get this from Trader Joe's. It's $9.99 for this bottle. A little goes a long way, but I really like it. It sweetens up our food, but it's not sugar, and it's natural from a stevia leaf. A lot of stevias out there are bitter, but this one is not. That's why I like it so much. So definitely check that out. Then we have the Celtic sea salt, which we love this salt. It is so good. I'm gonna have to do a video just on this salt, but it is like a natural, it's not processed. It's literally like they went to the ocean and just got it right from the ocean and put it in a bag, and yeah, it's in my house now. But anyways, we use this for so many different recipes and foods that we eat around the house on a regular basis. So anyhow, that is the salt we use. And then the organic cacao powder. This is an optional ingredient. You do not have to use a cacao powder. If you want a chocolate flavor in your smoothie, then definitely use it. Just a side note, I will have this complete smoothie recipe along with rough measurements of each ingredient I use in the description box below. Also, I will link the blender I use along with the Celtic sea salt and the cacao powder if you're interested in purchasing any of those items. So be sure to check them out after this video. Now, let's get started making this smoothie. We're gonna start out by putting in 1 full banana, and then sometimes I'll put in like a little bit extra of another one. It's not a requirement, but it just depends on the amount of banana taste you like. I like it to be a little bit more on the banana tasting side. I don't measure, I'm sorry guys, but this is just kind of what I do. So I'll say about 3/4 of a cup or so of frozen blueberries. And so this is what your cup is gonna look like. And then we're going to add in our peanut butter. Usually I'll take just like a regular spoon, and I will do about, I'm gonna say a tablespoon. That will be my guess. A tablespoon of peanut butter. In. And then this measuring spoon that I have is a 1/2 teaspoon. So I'll do about a 1/2 teaspoon of Celtic sea salt. Now some people might be alarmed, like, that's a lot of salt. I'm telling you, it tastes good, at least to me. You do not have to put that much of this salt in it, especially, if you're concerned about high blood pressure. This is different salt though. It's not like processed salt, so it is a healthier salt. I've been using this for years on a regular basis in my foods, and my blood pressure is extremely low. In fact, if I go to the doctors are like, is that normal for your blood pressure to be that low? And I'll tell them, yeah, it is. But not everybody is like that. So you do what you feel comfortable doing. But you definitely want this salt in this smoothie in order to get the taste that I'm trying to tell you about. All right, and then the stevia, you're gonna do, just kind of sprinkle it in according to your taste. So I don't measure this either, but what I'll do is I'll put some in and then I'll blend it up, and if it needs to be a little bit sweeter, then I'll just add a little bit more and blend it again. All right, and then the cacao powder. So like I said, this is optional. If you want the chocolate taste, I'll go ahead and add a little bit of it in. So we have just like a plastic spoon. So I just put like a little bit, not a ton, because it's got a stronger taste. So I would say about 1/4 of a teaspoon of cacao powder. But if you like a lot of chocolate, then you can put in more than that. And then finally, we're going to add in the unsweetened vanilla almond milk. And you want to fill it up to where it goes just right above the fruit. So yeah, so like right there. So that should give you a pretty good consistency once you blend it. All right, so now let's go ahead and blend this up. Okay, so we are now at our blender station, and my youngest, Olivia, is going to press the blend button. Oh, before you do that though, this is a blender we have. It's a Ninja, and it is really good. It comes with 2 individual cups, and then, like I said, let me grab the other one. This is the family size, the large. It's like a 72-ounce pitcher. Sorry, it's wet. I just had rinsed it out ahead of time. That's why it looks like that. But yeah, this blender is great. It blends the stuff so quick. Why don't you go ahead and press it so they can see how fast it blends?
It's so fast.
You gotta keep your hand on it. Keep your hand on it.
I know. Oh.
You're literally done. Like, that's it. So we are all done. That's our blend. That's our smoothie that fast. It was like maybe less than even 30 seconds. It was quick. And the cleanup was easy. Rinse them out real good, and then we'll put them in the dishwasher. And yeah, so it's very simple. I will link this blender in the description box if you guys are interested in purchasing this blender. It is such a good blender. Okay, so let's go back to our other station. All right, so here is the finished product, my delicious smoothie. It is nice and got that thick consistency like frozen yogurt or ice cream. It is so good. So if you have a sweet tooth and you want to do better and eat some stuff that's going to be nutritious but still satisfy that sweet tooth, this is it. Like, you have to try this smoothie. All right, so hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please remember, if you haven't already, to click that subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever I have new videos that come out. Hope you guys have a great week. Please try the smoothie. Don't forget to comment and let me know how you enjoyed it. And if you have any other smoothie recipes, definitely let me know those as well, okay? Talk to you guys in the next video.